If you want your motovlogs to look like this and sound like this, you are at the right spot. Today I will teach you how to do videos like mine, and I will teach you all the secret sauce that I have. The first thing you need is a DJI camera and microphone. So I used the DJI Action 4 for most of the time, but now since 2 months I'm using the DJI Action 6. I must say the difference is not so big. There are just little differences that may do a difference, but for motovlogs, like simple motovlogs, the DJI Action 4 is perfectly fine. For the microphone, I use the Dji Mic 2 and the Mic 3. The Mic 2 is being used for the sound of the motorcycle, and the Mic 3 I'm using it for my voice, because the Mic 3 is really small, so I can put it in my helmet and it's perfect for it. It just fits really good. As I said, you can get the Dji Osmo Action 4 and you can get really good looking motovlogs as well, and it's really cheap. Like the DJI Action 4 is really cheap. I don't use anything other than DJI products. This is not an ad. I just love how simple and good the DJI products work. I don't have any problems. It's just perfect. You cannot do anything bad with the DJIs, for real, man. Like with GoPro, I didn't like it at all. The DJI FOV is bigger than the GoPros. If you want the same FOV, you need on the GoPros like a lens. But if you have an ultra wide lens, then you cannot use ND filters. So that's another thing that I use. And it is honestly the most important thing if you want speed and motion blur. I personally use the ND filter 16. I use the 8.2. In the past I've used only the ND 8, but if the sun is really bright, then I would suggest you to use the ND 16 or even maybe the ND 32. I never used the 32. I have 32 and 64, but I don't use them at all. I never touch them. And the 16, I use it like since 4 months. So in my last videos there is the NT16, and the whole clips that you will see today there are with the ND16. If you ride like in the forest and so on, then I would get an ND8. If you are filming like in summer, I would always get the 16, even if you are in the forest. So first thing, we are going to look at the settings. So now I will show you some secrets that I have and some things that I use. So at first, this is the DJI Action 6. So at first you will go on the Pro button and you press on it. Then you will have these settings. On the DJI Action 4, for example, you don't have these whole settings. Like you don't have the quality priority, but I don't use it anyway. The film tone, you don't have it either. The variable aperture, you don't have it anyway. And the stabilization scenario, you don't have it too. But I don't use them all. So the first thing that you want to do is go on exposure, and you go on the manual tag, and here you will set it to 160 if you want to film in 30 FPS like I do. But if you want to film in 60 FPS, so it will be smoother but you don't have as much motion blur and it doesn't look so fast, then you will have to do 120. So you just double it every time. The next things you want to do are this. So the next thing you want to do is the ISO. On the ISO, I mostly do 100-800 on the DJI Action 6. If you have the DJI Action 4 or 5, I think the 5 is the same as the 4, then you can go even, I think, up to 100-200. But I would prefer to do like ND16, then 100-800, or on the DJI Action 4 you can do 100-400. And if you're like going onto a forest, then I would change to 100, 1600. Then you will have a little bit of light. So on white balance, most people use this on manual 5500K, as I've seen. I use it on automatic because if you change, like you go from a forest to outside and so on, then you will have problems with this. And as I've seen with the automatic one, it works really well and you don't have to change the whole things. Like if you're filming, you have to edit so it gets brighter, or you have to do it darker. With the automatic one, it's just perfect, so I would use the automatic every time. The next thing you want to do is the color. On the color, I use D-Log because I want to play with my colors. Since last year, I've filmed the whole time with normal 10-bit. It's just as good if you don't want to change the colors a lot. So you don't want to color grade. I can't color grade. So if you don't want to color grade, then use the normal one. It's just as good. You can just change like a little bit of saturation and so on, and the footage looks really, really good. I use the D-Log because I want to play with the colors. I like the style that I want to do. I want to have always an original style, so I'll use D-Log. I don't color grade really much. I will show you how I color grade my videos, and I will give you my secrets, and I will give you one LUT that you can use for the D-Log footage of the DJI. I don't have for GoPro or Insta360, so this is just a tutorial for DJI users. For the color recovery, I use it on off. I don't even know what it does. So the next thing that you don't have on the Dji Osmo Action 4, but you have on the Dji Osmo 6, but I don't know what it does really much. I just use ChatGPT to see what I should use for my content, and I've seen that the fixed 2.8 works really good, so I just let it on fixed 2.8. I really don't know for what I should use the other ones. So an image adjustment, you can use -1 and -1, or you can let it on 0. It's just as good. I will show you these settings. So you swipe up. I film in 4K, 30 FPS. As I've told you, I use 30 FPS. It looks better, it looks faster, and it just doesn't take so much place as a 60 FPS. So I would recommend to you to use 4K 30 FPS and then use the 160 option. If you use 60 FPS, then as I've said, you just have to double it for the ISO. Here, use mode video. Here, aspect ratio landscape. If you want to do vertical videos, you can do on portrait, or you can do custom. I just use it for the wide videos, so I use it on portrait. On the top right, here I use ultra wide, and rock steady I use it off, so you can have more vibration to the camera and just it looks more natural. You will lose some quality maybe because it's like shaky and so on, but I find it really cool because you can almost feel the speed that I'm going and so on, so I use it on off. It's just for me a better thing. A lot of people use the rock steady. It looks cleaner, but it just doesn't look as fast at all. Now I'll show you my settings for my microphone for the Dji Mic 2. So this is just for sound. I use it for sound, and I use it on a waist bag. I will show you my waist bag that I use and how I put it for the best sound. You can use it on under the seat too. It works really good. I never use it under the seat. I use it on the seat, like direct on the seat, on the belt. I use it on it, and it worked really good too. But I've seen that there are a lot of vibrations if you put it on the seat, so I just did it on my waist bag. If you want to know how to connect it, it's pretty easy. You just turn it on, you hold this, and it will start to blink. Then when it starts to blink, you go on the settings, there is wireless mic, then you press like this, and here it says power on the Dji Osmo audio and pair it. I'm sorry that it's not so clean, but I don't know how to film it, like it doesn't focus at all. For the next things that you need, you will need the mic settings on the Pro. Then channel, you can go on stereo. I don't know if there was this setting on the Dji Osmo Action 4. Next thing, there's the transmitter 2 gain. This is really important. If your bike is not that loud, then you can go like a little bit up, but I prefer to do -12 and then edit the sound on post-production. The other things, I won't use it. I won't use the noise reduction. It's really bad for like sound. If you want to talk in it, then the noise reduction is really good. But if you don't want to talk on it, then it's really bad. Mute transmitter, you can just shut it off. So now I will show you real fast the settings of the mic. So if you have the Osmo Action 6, you can connect up to 2 microphones. If you have the Dji Osmo 4, then you can just connect 1. I use the low cut on, 32-bit float recording is on, dual audio is recording. So this is really important, the dual audio recording on. So this is the first secret that I will tell you now. You don't have to use the same audio that the camera does, that like it's connected to the video and it just synced. You have to use the audio that it saves on the microphone itself. This is really important. So I've seen like a really big difference if you confront the sound of the saved one with the one that it saved automatically on the video. It's way crispier. You don't have any sound freezes. So that was my big problem. I had a lot of sound freezes. Like when the bike was really loud, the sound just freezed and there was no sound for like up 2 to 3 seconds. And you fix it, like if you use the recording sound, you can fix it on the microphone itself. And you don't have as much vibrations and so on. So you just have a way crispier sound if you use saved on the microphone itself. This is really important, guys. If you don't want to like do a lot of post-production things, like in DaVinci, I use DaVinci only. If you don't want to do shit in DaVinci and so on, then I wouldn't use it and just use the one that it saved on the clip itself. It works good, but it's not perfect. Noise cancellation via button, I don't use it. I don't know why it's on, but normally I don't use it at all. LED, you just see if the microphone is on. It's good. Then you have vibration, you can let it on, and auto power off, you can let it on too. Here you can format your microphone. So as I've said, you can save the videos on the, also like save the sound on the microphone itself. As you can see, you can save up 11 hours of the sound, and you just have to transfer it on the laptop and just do it as I've told you. I will show you anyway in the next minutes on the video how to do it. So these were the settings for the camera. You don't have to do anything more than this. Like you don't have to set anything else. It just works. So this is my waist bag. I will show you now how I use it. So I modified this for it to fit my microphone. I take the mic with the clip, and as you can see, I cut it down. Then I can put the exhaust is on my right side, and this goes behind my back. So the microphone have to stay like this. So and then I can just put the microphone in this place here, and it snaps on. It holds. It's not so shaky, like it's good. And then I close it, and this is my sound setup. This is everything I use. I will now show you how to record the sound on your helmet, but this is everything I do. So for my helmet, I use a right deck adapter for the helmet. It works really good and it holds really good. And then I have just I think it's called a J-hook, and then a DJI adapter that you get every time you get a camera, or you can buy it like this too. This is not a problem. This is like really cheap. So here I have my Dji Mic 3. I have 2 pieces, and I get the Dji Mic 3 and just put it in, and you can forget about it. It's perfect. Then how I record my sound, you can record the sound on the microphone itself with this receiver. As you see here, if you press it here, as you see in here, you can record it, and then you just have to, like, I don't know, do like 3 taps so you can sync the audio with the other microphone, and it's perfect. For the sound, I would choose to do -12 as well. Maybe if you have a receiver, you can go up to -24. So it will be better if you want to play like with the voice. If you are too loud, then go way further than -12. It's like how you want. This is really simple. It's not that hard. There are a lot of tutorials how to record with this. But for the basic things, I told you everything you have to know. This is a little bit expensive, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. I think every DJI product, it's worth it. I think that DJI is really an awesome company, and they do like really good products. If you want to start, you don't have anything, just go and buy DJI. I swear to God, you will not have any problems, and you will be like really satisfied from it. So now we are on DaVinci Resolve. The next thing you want to do is you go on new project, name your project, then create it. Then you will put all your clips like this. If you want to sort them, you can go on the edit tab, then put like and do some folders and put everything here on the left side, so you have it sorted. As you can see, I put all my clips here in, then I put my audios, and here I have my clips from the sound from the helmet, and then you can start syncing it. I don't know how to sync them. There is like an option to do like, you can do them like this, and then you can do like insert selected clips to timeline using timecode, or you can do like here you go on a clip, and then maybe do like this. You select this one and then this one, and then you can do auto align clips. But this doesn't work for me. I don't know. I do it always manually because it doesn't work at all. I don't know why. If anyone knows how to do it, then please let me know. I don't really know how to do it, so I just do it on the manual way, and it is as it is. Next thing that you want to do, you have the sound. For example, from your clip, you have this clip. This is how it doesn't look. It will look like, let's do a clip. I will put a clip in. If you use D-Log, the clip would look like this. So the colors, there is no colors, anything, there is nothing. So now I will show you how to get real fast colors on your timeline, and then you can edit it on afterwards. So you go on timeline. I do it always like this. I go here on the right and go on timeline. If you film in D-Log. If you don't film in D-Log, then you can skip to the next part of the video. I will let you a time where to skip if you don't want to look at this. So now if you filmed on D-Log and you are on DaVinci Resolve, I will give you this download link for this LUT. It would look like this. You will have to add a node, then connect this one and this one, and you will take this LUT. This is the one that I will give to you. Then press 2 times on it, and then it will be automatically on the clip. So now you just have colors from directly with one click. As you can see, the clip is not even that bad. It looks almost good. So from now on, everything you have to do is like play with the temperature, with the tint, with everything. Like just play with it. If you want to learn it, play with everything and look at what does this, what does this. The most time I just do here mid detail. If you see, this is like how to get it sharper or not so sharp. I just do like, I don't know, maybe 8. Then I would do some minus tint, maybe 10, and then some temperature. This is the things that you will do if you want some fresh clips. Then you can look yourself. You want more saturation, you want more color boost, how you want it. I don't do like some really complicated color gradings because I don't have a lot of experience in it, and if I work too much on the colors, it just looks bad afterwards. So I just do minimal things and it's perfect like this. One thing that I can tell to you, if you have like a lot of saturation and you don't want to have your skin look too saturated, if I show you right now, like you have a lot of saturation, as you can see, and a lot of color boost, you can see your skin is like orange or maybe almost red. If you like this look to have it over saturated, then you can go right here on the color slice. You have this thing called skin, and then you can just do for the skin, and as you can see, the skin goes back to almost normal and you don't have like the orange skin. So now that you have these secrets, I will show you how to get the perfect sound. So now that you have the secrets for the sound, you just have to play with the equalizer. I don't know how to explain it to you because this is relevant from every bike that you have. Like if your bike have a lot of highs, then you can play with the highs, and with the bass you just have to play a lot with this. I don't really know how to help you, but use this equalizer thing because it helps a lot with the sound quality. So, and if you want to have crisp sound, then just use equalizer and you will be really fine, but it takes a lot of time to work on it and find the perfect settings. So for the last thing, I want to show you my export settings. You will have to export in MP4. On QuickTime it works as well, but I will do MP4. Then I do every time H.264. Then I will do the timeline resolution. As you can see, I film in 4K, so it's the resolution for 4K. Then I go to restrict to, and for YouTube videos I do usually 65,000 or maybe 70,000. For like TikTok videos, short videos or Instagram reels, I use 55,000. I think that you can post on YouTube for 55,000 as well, but I just want to make sure it gets the best quality, so I go with 65,000 or 70,000. On audio you can let it like this, called AAC, constant bitrate 320 kbs. And this is really important that you let the output track to bus 1, because if you modify anything on the Fairlight, then you have to use it with the bus 1, because otherwise you will not get the sound that you desire. Yeah, this was basically it. I hope you liked this video, and I hope that this video really helped you, because I gave you a lot of secrets that I use. You just have everything that you need to know for your motovlogs. So I would really appreciate if you leave a like, maybe leave a comment on questions that you have, and leave a subscribe if you really like my channel. I will bring a lot of new content, and I'm trying really to hustle it, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort.